I am Jeffrey Ironfist in World of Tanks. This is a new event running, Team Clash. We're in the middle of it, so I thought it would be topical to do this. These are my three tanks that I'm using. This is the best one. I've put decals that I won in the first few days of the game, and the first couple of days, so it's very easy to get these decals, the skill, foil to you, and so on, and skills team. And the format of this mode, which will last for another few days, is that you pick one of your favorite YouTube content creators or streamers. There are 4 of them. You choose one and you're in his team. This is better than being in totally random teams. I guess you feel that like there is something uniting you other than randomness in a team. So here's that tank. This is a Chinese tank. A heavy tank, tier 10. Only had before 8 battles at tier 10, so this is going to be a couple of battles. I'll show you here, not totally randomly picked, but not necessarily the best ones, but decent ones, you know, the top 10% of my battles. And so this is, as I said, a Chinese heavy. I put various decals, some of which I had, like this flying skull at the front, and all the other ones I won them during the event. They are skill for LTU related decals. This is, I feel, an excellent heavy tank. This is a medium tank, Swedish, very good, and this is the one that I already had, that I had researched. It's a Russian medium. This is the best of the 3. In fact, I think it's the best option available. So I'll show you also some battles in this one. This is a Russian medium. It's decent. You know, I put some good equipment in, and I have a decent crew. As you can see, they are on their 4th skill at the moment. So, you know, they were originally, you know, this crew, some of them were in my first ever Russian tier 2 tank, one of the first tanks I ever played in the game. But, you know, they've managed to find their way to a top tier tank eventually, that crew, and it's quite experienced now. So here are the various decals. I think they're very cool. And very battle worthy or something, very, you know, very nice, very nicely done. You see this one on the side there, skill for LTU, team, and then I have the flying skull at the front, which I think is the best decal out there. It really is the best. Great design. And so this is a great tank, as I said. I think must be one of the best options for a tier 10 tank. It performs really well. It's bouncy, it's not too slow, it's as fast as a medium almost. It has a great gun, so there's nothing wrong with it. I'm going to research it because it's a good gun. I've already started researching the Chinese line to get this tank. It's a great tank. So you see some people have, this guy next to me has an enemy, has the This Games decal on his tank, which he bought in the shop. I don't know what these guys are all about. The guy next to me has the same tank that I have on the right. So the guy on the left also having the same tank. I'm not sure what he has. He has a different one. So anyway, I'll show you this game. I have a British commander. I've used a mod. So British voiceover. So, you know, in this game, just go to where the map, where the cap is, where the base is. There's only one base. You always get encounter battles. This is the format. Don't go anywhere else. Don't go to the beach. Don't go to Rio de Janeiro or to Singapore or whatever. Just go straight to the base, okay? So that's my plan for you. People who don't go to the base are new players. So don't go where the new players go. Stick with the experienced ones. They will go to the base, okay? So that's my team, sort of my team plan, if you like, my team, whatever, team speak, or team speech. So, so we're at the base, and we want to protect the base. One of us is going to cap, I think, at some point, but we want to make sure it's safe for everyone. And the rest of us will advance. The heavies go first and fight frontally. The mediums fight at the flanks, so that's another tip for you who are in the team, okay? So the mediums either fight at the flanks or behind the heavies, or they try to flank, you know, surround the enemies. So here, the heavy goes to the front, bounce a shot, and then I hit his license plate. So that's a research tank, it's not a rental option. And so I know this tank you have to hit it at the license plate. That's his weak spot. But I don't know at all the tier 10 tanks. So that's, you know, I'm just, you know, kind of have to work it out. So I think also the cheeks at the front next to the gun are also weak spots for this tank, but otherwise you can't penetrate this tank anywhere, even with premium rounds you can't penetrate. I'm firing only premium rounds, as you can see. The reason I'm firing premium rounds is that this is like a fist fight, this kind of game mode. There are 7 tanks inside you, go to the base and you exchange punches. And so if you get tracked, you have to quickly repair yourself, or if your engine is wrecked. And so then I frantically press all the keys, and sometimes I change ammunition by mistake, and if you change ammunition you have to reload for like half a minute or something in this tank. So I cannot afford reloading, so I only have one loadout. I mean, if it was in the sniper or something, then I would have multiple loadouts. Now you can see I can't pen him here. It's red. I cannot pen him. On the side I could pen him. If I shoot flat on the side I can pen him, but it's very hard this tank to pen. I learn by trying. I don't know these tanks, you know. Oh dear, this, okay, it's all green. So because I have firing goal, or Jesus, I shot him in between the turret, you know, the turret ring. Didn't even get jammed, and I bounced. I mean, that's so annoying. Everywhere else was green except in that spot. Okay, shooting the engine. Oh, he didn't catch fire. He didn't catch fire, but oh dear, he's circling. This is like a dogfight here. It's like a dogfight. Okay, here I got him. It was on green. So these tanks are very bouncy at this level. I have 2 kills already, by the way. Okay, it's gonna be the 3rd kill. That's it. And so now we only got 1 tank left. So I don't know where he is. I'm thinking. Okay, there's 1 tank near our base. I'm going towards our base. I guess the 2nd tank might be there. Someone's paying on the map near their base, but I think the other tank they have is some kind of heavy, it's reasonably heavy tank somewhere. No, there's an SPG somewhere as well. Where's the fuck? Okay, whatever. So, so I'm going. Okay, we killed those ones. I didn't kill them. My friends killed them. So I'm thinking, what's the other tank that's left now? It's an SPG and a heavy of some kind. This Panzer heavy, this is a weird heavy. Also very hard to penetrate unless you shoot at the cheeks. This is what I worked out. I'm learning by trying, because I've never played a tier 10, but I have some tier 8 and tier 9 tanks. I've sometimes encountered tier 10 tanks with them. I don't play at those levels very often. And these tanks at tier 10 are almost impossible to penetrate. Okay, so someone has spotted an enemy tank near the base, and you know, and this is a heavy tank. Looks like he's AFK. Okay, he's on the beach. Some sank into his computer, or his cable was too long. Can't get a good connection. Someone shot me? What was that? That was weird. Did he? What the fuck was that? Maybe the guy behind me shot. Okay. Okay, I'm going to shoot his turret. He's nearly dead. Got it. So, 4 kills. It's not bad. So, that was my gameplay in this tank. I think it's a terrific tank. I cannot imagine there's a better tank than this at tier 10. Really, I can't. You know, it's an all-purpose brawler. It's reasonably fast. It's really reasonably bouncy. It has a decent gun. Get this tank if you can. This is a great tank. So I'm showing you now my only research tier 10 tank. I have 8 battles in it, but I feel it's also a good tank, and I've got, you know, I've got all the right things in it. I've got 2 repair kits and stuff. So I've got the team skill decal on it. I'm trying to get a good view of this tank so I can show it to you. Damn it! Something's funny about the replays. Okay, so decals and stuff. Here's a special skin. Okay, here we go. Great tank. I also like this one. It's fast and has good camo compared to the Chinese one. Otherwise, it's similar. It's not quite as well armored, but it's reasonably well armored. It's smaller, so it has a smaller profile, if that makes a difference. As a brawler, it doesn't, but if you try to shoot it from a distance, well, I guess it does. what else is good? It doesn't have very good gun depression, this one, unlike the Swedish one. The Swedish one has fantastic gun depression, fantastic. It's a little bit situational because it's only good in maps that have slightly hilly, so it wouldn't be good at Ensk, for example. But in most other maps, you can find some good positions in it. It's also a good tank, the Swedish one. But I actually kind of like the Chinese best. And this one is my second favorite. Okay, in this case also have all gold. I don't always have all gold, sometimes I'll have all regular ammo. In some battles have all gold. It happened in these battles I had all gold on both tanks. Maybe the fact I did well was related to that. Okay. Alright, so we take the base, straight to the base, don't go anywhere else. So these three guys that went out to the countryside managed to shoot some enemy teams. So here's a Death Star, that's what this tank is function is sometimes called by players. I'm trying to prevent it from shooting the back of my teammate who's low on health. I'm trying to kill him and kill him. My teammate is still alive, but he's tracked, he kind of moved, so I'm trying to protect him from this side. It's very important to protect your teammates. Unfortunately, they got him. It's so annoying. They sort of gang up on one guy and gang rape them. This is like the theme of this map, of this mode. So I killed the second guy. So protect your teammates, cover their backs as much as you can. Go hold down between, behind enemy dead tanks if you can, so you have good protection. Here I'm dueling with this guy. I'm hold down behind this tank. It's a very good place to be. This tank has good turret, good frontal protection. So avoid people shooting your backs in these high tier tanks. It's quite often not a good thing to happen. So I'm worried someone's gonna turn up on my side, so I'm trying to slightly angle my tank. Oh, he's still going. Did he penetrate me? I'm not sure. I wasn't paying attention. So finally two of my teammates are coming from the holiday down the beach or something out in the country, and so now we can flank these two guys. I have some help, so it's just buying time so far. And now I can flank these guys, so we've got them surrounded now. And I think these 2 or 3 guys here are total noobs. They're just awful players. They don't know what they're doing. I haven't realized I'm on their backs. They don't know on their backs. They're just such bad players. So that tells you something about the skill level of these teams. Oh, it's ridiculous. I almost feel sorry. But it tells you something about the skill level of these teams. It's very mixed, like the random battles. So I wish there was a format that you had people of the same skill level as you have. Anyway, so that was the second battle. Thank you for watching.